everyone, so today we are going to be doing a beauty haul, but this one's a little bit different because I spent $200 on this makeup. Bit crazy. I did get a few things that I have just been absolutely lusting over, and let me ask you, would you believe me if I told you that all $200 worth of my makeup came in a box this size? Yeah, this was all $200. So if you're not familiar with me and my channel, I really love a lot of Asian beauty brands, and I love trying a lot of new ones and different things that you just don't see that often. And I used to review a lot of Korean beauty products and makeup. I still love Korean makeup so much. It's just so fun and different and cutesy, and I don't know, it just kind of speaks to me more than a lot of like typical Western makeup. And one day on Instagram, I was scrolling through and this brand had popped up on my page, and I was looking at it because it really caught my eye right off the bat. And you guys, I died when I saw this makeup because I just had to have it. So the page that I saw that really sucked me in was a brand called Flower Nose. They have absolutely beautiful products. I will put some of it on screen here so you can see kind of the style of their makeup line. And unfortunately, I ran into the very sad reality that they do not directly ship to the United States. They have a whole bunch of different websites for different Asian countries that you can ship to, like Thailand and maybe Vietnam and Malaysia, you know, all those kind of places, but none of them were shipping to the United States. And I'm not gonna lie, it was almost kind of like the forbidden fruit to me because I just wanted it that much more even though I couldn't have it. So I scoured the internet trying to see if there were any like forwarding companies that could like forward it to me, but those get very expensive, and I don't know, I don't have any experience with those. But in my searching, I was able to find two different websites that actually sell some of this makeup. I only purchased from one of the websites, so I can't vouch for the other one, but I will recommend it at the end and let you know where you can get these products if you're interested in them. I have to share this stuff with you guys. If you love pretty packaging things, just gorgeous, cute, almost like collectible type makeup, this might be a dangerous video for you. So I think there are three different brands I'll be covering in this video, just a few products from each one. The first one is from a company called Flower Nose. The next one is from a company called Cute Rumor. And the last one I believe is called Go-Go Tales. So here is what my $200 Asian beauty haul looks like. Okay, so the first product I got is an eyeshadow palette. They had two different color versions of this one. I really wanted to get both of them. I was really trying to limit myself so I could try different things and not just multiple of the same item. So this is the Flower Nose Circus Series 12 color eyeshadow palette, and this one is in the color Incredible Kingdom. Like I said, there were two different color options for this palette, and the price I paid for this was $36.95, so a little bit more up there in price. I mean, not like crazy ridiculous, but it definitely cost a little bit more, and I couldn't justify buying both palettes. But you guys, I'm pleasantly surprised with this palette. So this is what the palette looks like. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. Like the packaging art on the front, the whole like kind of circus, carnival, carousel type of theme. I don't know if it's going up before or after this, but I have a very similar haul from Ulta, kind of on that same vein, coming up if I haven't already posted it. And packaging alone, this is just absolutely stunning, you guys. It's gorgeous. And the colors in here are so pretty, and honestly, things I feel like I would totally get a lot of use out of here. There are 7 matte colors here, and there are 5 shimmery shades here. So I did use this palette today, and you guys, I was really impressed. Now, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, especially with Korean eyeshadows that I have tried in the past, they're just not my favorite because it typically tends to be more lighter pigmentation, more sheer washes of color, not like super pigmented types of colors like what I'm used to with like Western makeup. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's purely just a difference in makeup preference between like Eastern and Western culture. But that has usually been like kind of one of my, not complaints, but just one of my downfalls of certain eyeshadows from Korean brands. So I was a little skeptical at trying out any of these from this brand because I just didn't have any experience with it. But you guys, when I first dipped into the palette, first color that I used was right here. You guys, I was very impressed with the pigmentation of it. It showed up really nicely on my skin. It wasn't like so light and chalky like I'm used to, and it showed up, and it was so easy to blend and beautiful. Honestly, it reminded me a lot of Western shadows that I use all the time, and it was so lovely to work with. Next, I ended up using this color right here. It is the darkest matte brown color. It blended well. well, it was pigmented, it was easy to use, and I really liked it. Like I said, I have no complaints on that. Then when I moved on to the shimmers, I was kind of a little hesitant because another thing I find with these shimmers, sometimes they like to do a lot of like glittery sheer topper type shadows, and a few of these are like that. Out of all the shimmer colors here, for my lid, I used this one here. It's such a unique color. It's almost like this bronzy coral, but then it has a little bit of like a gold to purple shift. It's a gorgeous color. That is the color I did all over my lid. It is a little bit more of like a topper shadow, but when I applied it with my finger, it applied beautifully. It is so shimmery, so sparkly, gorgeous, and it didn't have very much fallout either, which was like really unheard of. And then the last color I used is this one right here, this purple lavendery kind of topper shadow. Again, it's more of like a more sheer wash of color. I did that on the inner corner, but oh my god, you guys, it is packed with sparkles. It's so pretty. I love how it looks, and honestly, I can't get over this makeup look. It is so beautiful. I could see myself using this palette all the time. The shimmer colors are so pretty, but you have to like manage your expectations because a lot of these shimmers are a bit more of that topper shadow. The only one that looks more like a true shimmer shadow to me would be this red heart-shaped one right here. I am so happy with this palette. I wish I would have bought the other one now, because knowing I really like this eyeshadow palette quality. So for me, about $36, $37. This is worth it for me. It's gorgeous, it's pretty, it's a little more fun than just like a typical kind of neutral palette with those like pops of shimmer colors. But oh my gosh, you guys, I'm in love with this. The next palette I got is also from Flower Nose, and unfortunately I didn't get to use it today. I just wanted to keep it simple, so I will definitely have to try this out and let you know what I think about it, because oh my god, you guys, this is so pretty. This palette is called the Flower Nose Pretty Rock Baby Unicorn Series 5 color eyeshadow palette. That's quite a mouthful, and the one I got is in the color Taro. Now again, they had multiples of these palettes. They probably had like, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6, maybe more of this style of palette, and you guys, there were at least like 3 or 4 that I really wanted. This palette was $22.95, so I didn't get more than one just because honestly I didn't know if I'd like the eyeshadow quality or not. Outside packaging of it is alone, it's gorgeous, but you guys, the packaging of this, next level gorgeous, like so artistic, so over the top, but in the best possible ways. Like if you like the style that I think it kind of reminds me of, is like Rococo or like Baroque kind of style, that is like my jam. The attention to detail and the packaging alone of this is gorgeous. So this is what the actual palette looks like, and this is like 3-dimensional. This is not flat. This is not printed on cardboard. This is like a plastic material. This is like stunning level of packaging. And then on the inside, like I pretty much screamed when I first saw this, because I'm like, oh my god, how does something this beautiful exist and I didn't know about it? And this is what the inside of the palette looks like. So it is a 5-color palette, kind of has similar vibes to the last palette that I showed, but just a smaller version of it. You guys, I mean, is this not the most beautiful palette you've ever seen? Like, okay, this color in the middle, I just had to see what it was like. Let me do a quick swatch of it. It is like one of those really chunky, like glitter, pretty, oh my god, like that is gorgeous. Like, I don't know if I would put this near my eyes just because like it is a little bit more on the chunkier side. It reminds me a bit of like the pressed glitters from ColourPop, but oh my god, you guys, look how gorgeous that is. So pretty. Again, it's got the beautiful embossing on the pans. It's got the pretty, like almost a lilac-y iridescent topper kind of eyeshadow right here. I am dying to use this one. I'm sure I would be able to create like a very similar kind of look to this one. I want all of these palettes. The colors are so pretty. I'll throw them up on screen here so you can see what other color stories they have. From Flower Nose, I got 3 more products from them. They are all lip products. Again, that same kind of like crazy unique packaging that is just so beautiful and so like sculptural and artistic. I had to have it. Okay, so this is the box for the next product. This one is from Flower Nose. It's called the Pretty Rock Baby Little Angel Series Feather Matte Lip Stain Gloss Tint. Again, another mouthful. So they had 2 different lines. They had the white line and the black line. So this one's from the white line. And the color of this one is W01 White Peach Milk Tea. And the price of this one was $19.95. So definitely up there in price. And this is what the actual lip gloss looks like. You guys, this is stunning. Like, it almost has this like gothic cathedral like sepulcher type of look to it. I don't know if that's gonna speak to everybody, but to me it does. It has this beautiful like little baby angel on the top. I don't know why I think it's so cute, but it just absolutely is to me. And this one is a really pretty color. I will do a swatch on my hand. I'll also do a swatch on my lips. You can see what it looks like better. This one is like one of those velvety matte lip mousse type of products, and this is what the color looks like right here. And it has such a sweet candy smell. I can't quite pinpoint what exactly it smells like to me, but it's not like your typical vanilla scent. Like it almost has like a cotton candy, but not just like a typical cotton candy. Like it smells amazing. The next one I got was from the black line. Again, the same price. It was the $19.95 price. This one is in the color B04 Blue Red. Again, it has that same gorgeous packaging, but this one has black and gold accents on it. And here is the swatch of that one. So definitely a lot more red than the previous one. And the last one from Flower Nose, again, it's that same style. This one is a different line though. And this one was like a Valentine's one. Again, it was the same $19.95 price. So the packaging of this one is the same. The only difference is it is like a powdery pink color, and if you look on this little design here, it's actually a Cupid's arrow, which is so cute. So if I compare the three together, that is what it looks like. There is the white one, the black one, and then the Valentine's Day one. And the color of this one is L02 Cream Peach Pink. And again, it is that same kind of velvety whipped moussey texture. And this is what the swatch of that color looks like. So it's almost a little bit more of like a brick red compared to the last one. The next two products that I got are from a brand called Cute Rumor. And you guys, when I saw these, I was like, no way, because the packaging of it was just so unique, so like detailed and gorgeous. I was like, okay, I have to get it. And when I saw the price tag, I was like, that's a little more than I'd like to spend, but I bit the bullet and I did it anyway. So this is called the Cute Rumor Wonderland Tea Party White Rabbit Lip Gloss Tint. So the color that I got is in W02 and it's called Peach Tea. And the price of this, you guys, was $24.95. Yeah, I definitely don't usually spend that much on a lip product, but I am a huge fan of Alice in Wonderland, and when I saw this, I died. So this is what the packaging of it looks like. You guys, it's the little white rabbit, and it's so beautiful. It's honestly to the level of like little toys and stuff. It's so pretty, and this is actually the color I've been wearing on my lips throughout the video. I love this one. I'm gonna put a little bit more on now. It is like this pretty glossy peachy pink kind of color. It's so comfortable on my lips. It almost gives me more of like, almost like a lip oil type feeling. Very comfortable on the lips, very pretty color. I love this one. I probably couldn't justify buying another one from this specific line, from the White Rabbit line, just because $25. It's expensive. This one, I don't believe it has any real scent to it or anything. It just kind of smells like a lip gloss to me. And also, if you want to take the little rabbit off, you can just pop it off like that. I don't know why you'd want to, because it's so gorgeous. So it's gonna stay on there. But here is what the swatch of the color looks like. As you can see, it's definitely a glossy lip color, unlike the velvety ones from the other one. So like I said, they have a black line as well. So of course I had to get one of those as well. It was $24.95. So did I spend $50 on 2 lip glosses? Yeah, I did. Not proud of it, but it is what it is. Now you're probably starting to see like why my $200 makeup order came in such a small box. So here is the black one. The color name of this one is B02 Sakura Cake. And this one is like another one of those like moussey velvety ones. And again, the packaging of it is gorgeous. Oh, okay, you guys, this one though. This one smells exactly like the MAC lipsticks, like that sweet cupcake vanilla scent that I love so much. Oh, and it's so strong. I love it. I love that scent. I will never not love it. So I love that this product smells exactly like that. And this is the color swatch of that one. It's very similar to the other ones. Like as you can see, there's not a whole lot of color variety, and a lot of them went a lot darker than this. So these were probably closest to like the lighter colors out of the ones that they had available. But honestly, I mean, we all know I bought this for the packaging. Okay, finally moving on to the last 2 lip products. Again, these are from a brand, I think it's called Go-Go Tales. They are also a little bit less expensive than the last few, so that was nice. So the first one I have here, it just says Sweet Girl Go-Go Tales on the box, and the name of this one, they call it the Embossed Ribbon Pattern Lip Color Lip Gloss. This one is in the color 704. English name of this one is called Tulip Creamy, and this one was $13.95. So this one's really gorgeous. It kind of reminds me of like Sailor Moon, or what's the other one, Sakura Card Captor. Just, it kind of gives me that vibe. So it's a very pretty packaging of this one. So this one was like the glossy version. This one's really pretty as well. I like this one too. It's very similar color-wise to the White Rabbit lip gloss. I have it swatched right here. I can't really tell if this one has much of a scent to it. And finally, the last one, again, also from Go Go Tales. This was in like a similar line, but this one I believe is the Velvet Matte version. This one is color 818, and that one is called Salted Milk Peach. But my box says number 18 is Dusk Pink Fog, but I translated the Chinese name and it gave me Salted Milk Peach, so I'm not sure what the true name of this one is. If anyone knows, definitely let me know. And again, compared to the last one, the packaging is the same. It's just a little bit more of the peachy pink color. And of course, this one is one of the velvet ones. So let me swatch that one real quick. This is definitely, I think maybe the darkest of all of the ones that I got, but not by much. Okay, and the swatch is this top one right here. So it's definitely a little bit deeper than the rest, but not by too much. So those are all of the colors that I got. Honestly, I wish there was a little bit more color variation, but I have to say the color range of all the colors they offer is not very diverse. A lot of them are very similar, but like a slightly different undertone, or slightly more orange, or slightly more red, or slightly more pink. I wish they had a lot more kind of like in the pinky pinks and nudes kind of range, because I find with a lot of Korean brands that I've tried from, they kind of stick to the same red tones, you know, like warm reds or like brick reds, and they don't really have a whole lot of colors other than that. So that is my one complaint. I wish they had a little more pinks or a little more nudes, because those are the ones I feel a little more comfortable in. So like I said, I did get this from alphabeauty.net, and that is where I got all of these products. This did ship from Hong Kong. They did an amazing job at packaging this. Like, I had never seen like such a good Tetris job ever. They fit everything like perfect, and then they filled out like all the extra space with these little styrofoam pieces that like perfectly encased everything. They did a great job packaging this. So like I said, shipping was $8, and I was really surprised by that, because sometimes overseas shipping is either very inexpensive and very long, or it's very expensive and very quick. So I was pleasantly surprised that it was $8, because I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather pay less in shipping and wait a couple weeks than like pay $30 in shipping and get it tomorrow. So from when I placed my order to when I received my package was exactly 3 weeks and 4 days. So a little bit on the slower side of shipping, but like I said, I don't mind that as much as long as it's like properly packaged and I'm gonna get everything and it's not broken. I don't mind waiting a little bit longer. So my subtotal was $197.55 plus the $8 shipping brought my total to $205.55 for all this makeup. Now looking at it in retrospect, I do have to say, like, I feel like that was a lot of money for like what I got, but honestly, I got these things because they were so beautiful to me, and I know that they are going to be like a collector's type item to me, how gorgeous they are. And there was so much more stuff I really wanted to get, you guys, but I just absolutely couldn't justify spending more money. But in the future, I totally think I would purchase from alphabeauty.net. I didn't have any issues with them at all, so that was good. And of course, with not being able to buy the Flower Nose products just straight out from their company, I was kind of desperate, and I was going to pay whatever it took for me to get some of their stuff because I was really dying to try it. Overall, I really do like everything I got. There's nothing that I'm like, oh, I feel like I totally just wasted money. Even though I do feel like a lot of the colors I got are extremely similar. Like, do I really need these? No. But I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I got this for the packaging. I didn't get this hoping I was gonna get like some truly amazing lip product. Now, I think a lot of these are great and I'm happy with them, but if it's like just the color you like and the packaging means nothing to you, I would say totally skip on this, because you really are paying for the packaging, and honestly, I don't mind sometimes when the packaging is this gorgeous. So like I teased in the beginning, there is another website that I was able to find some of the Flower Nose beauty line on. However, it was just Flower Nose. I wasn't able to find any of the Cute Rumor stuff or the Go Go Tales, so if you are just interested in the Flower Nose, then you can find some of it on this website. It is called devilinspired.com. Now, just take this with a grain of salt. I have not purchased from them. I don't know anything about them. I don't know what any of it's like, their shipping, the wait times. I don't know. All I know is that it was another company I was able to find that does ship to the United States with the Flower Nose beauty stuff. Now, if you're not impatient like I am and you really want the Flower Nose beauty line, I would say maybe just kind of wait on it a little bit. I have been checking on their Instagram page if there's any way to get their stuff to the United States. They said they are currently working on a US website, but no dates have been given, no promises have been made, so at this point I don't know when that would be available. So that is it for my huge $200 Asian makeup makeup haul video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.